Pace car puts him on the track. I'm just going to go ahead one more time and read off. In the front row, we have the 33 of Night Hoarder and the 25 of CM Charger. In the second row, we have the 03 of Speed 300 and the 30 of Shrew. In the third row, we have the 8 of Sonic Rules and the 99 of Addict. In the fourth row, we have the 16 of Wise 104 and the 51 of Pimpin' Rick. In the fifth row, we have the 12 Dodge and the 93 Chevrolet of Fragile. In the sixth row, we have the 88 of Hillbilly and the 29 of Sharp. In the final row, we have the 53 of Douglas 53 and Ducky and the 11. Points leader is the 53. Let's see how this starting can affect him, or if he can come from the back to win. Anybody's game is here today. It's Talladega.
That's right, and the 33 is one of those drivers who needs to have a good run because he is not returning to Tier 1 Motorsports at the end of the season.
So he has ground to prove right now. Talladega super speedways are proving grounds. So this is something he can really make up with, or something that could really harm him. Because there's always one thing that happens at every super speedway race. The big one. Pace car heads down the pit road. We wait for Night Hoarder to lead him off to the green flag. And there he goes in the starting box. Green flag waves and Night Hoarder will take him off.
Is it on full difficulty?
105.
You put it at 110 or else they won't be.
Oh, they will. Trust me. There we go. Because this track is has bumping. I modified it. For you asking what game this is NASCAR Racing 2003 season, heavily modified. Off into the corner, it's the 33 leading with the 03. Two Douglas Motorsports cars there in the top three.
The bottom line seems like it's the line to be in right now.
Yeah,
the top line is falling quickly to the back.
Move. Three Dodgers in the top five right now.
The
16 makes
03 and the 8 got left out to dry there, but it seems like they are making up ground.
Let's find out if they're going to get freight trained or not.
Trying to move that high line is the 03, the 8.
Looks like Sharp tucked in behind the 53 in the back.
16's trying to make a move now.
He is. He's got to hold that bottom.
Couldn't quite clear him enough to keep Night Hoarder up there.
I think that has to do with why he's given enough drafts to the 33.
All these cars are CPUs.
Yes, they are all CPUs. All AI.
The 99 found his way to the bottom.
Three wide racing.
The 53, it looks like it does not take him much time at all to get to the front.
Violently into the corner, being pushed by the number 99, moves the 88 up into the middle of the track.
Did it only take a whole lap to get that inside line all the way up to the front with the 53?
It did. The inside line has got a lot of speed right now.
And here comes Wise in another Dodge. Looks like he's
The 99 is another one of those drivers who started on the high line but found his way to the bottom and came up to the front quick. He's actually battling for the lead right now.
He is indeed. Four wide.
53 just shoved in 33 way to the outside and is still pushing it.
33 falls back, almost making it 5 wide. Look at that as they go down to turn 1 and 2. They better hold it.
We almost ended our great run there as the 29 almost got his bumper blocked in with the 88.
Very good driving by all of these guys.
99 holds the middle as they go into turn 3.
That is right. Addict is your new leader. Nobody is yet to lose the draft. 16 better tuck in before he does, though. Nice V formation there.
Ducky's challenging on the inside now.
There we go. A new Chevy to the lead. He has to hold it across the line. Looks like he got it. They tie going across the line. Same exact time.
This field is all Chevy and Dodge. There are no Fords and no Toyotas.
That is correct. Pure Ford versus Chevy.
No, it's Dodge versus Chevy.
A little bit of TNT got in me there.
We drive Chevys. Our team is our team is Dodge.
Oh gosh. Wait, who is the driver that said the wrong sponsor? Who thanked the wrong sponsor?
I don't know. I don't remember. I know that Kurt Busch once said, "I gotta thank shitty Chevy."
Oh yeah, he did. Ducky is still holding the lead. 99 falls back into the 4th spot. However, I noticed rotations around the field. They'll check up and fall back, so you have to time everything perfectly. That seems that's how it's gonna go for this race.
3 wide racing now.
We may have to expect pit stops late in the race. When you already had their truck series, they pitted so late in the race. There was 2 or 3 laps when the entire field came out. The 2 Fords of the now disbanded Redline Performance Racing stayed out, and Sharpshooter, who's now driving for Tier 1 of the 29 Target, he passed his teammate Wise on the last lap, in the last stretch, to take the lead and win the race.
A lot of these cars are moving around right now.
They are. They can't be driving like this early in the
wide
race.
for the lead.
Yeah, look at that. 33 gets his lead back. However, that Dodge is pushing it. Stacker 2 of Wise 104.
The 99 who was leading that race a few laps ago is now in
Back
battling
in the
for
field.
last. And it looks like Ducky's going to share that same fate.
It looks like Addict in the 99 is with his teammate Sharp, so that might have been a strategy call.
93 down to the inside, trying to get around his teammate.
And here comes the 53 again.
New leader.
Seems
Fragile.
like he moves up when he gets to 3rd. And doesn't really go for the lead. He's going to do it again here.
That bottom line really gives these cars a good advantage. They just have to hold it. One slip up and they can lose that draft immediately.
The 93 looked like he led that lap. And I got to correct myself. The 93 is the Tier 1 driver who is not returning.
There we go. Got that all sorted out there.
Just now realized I said that, but
New leader, the Dodge number 53. Douglas 53 is now leading this race.
Adam's been talking a lot with Sharpshooter, and obviously Sharpshooter is Douglas's replacement at Tier 1. That they have been talking about maybe hooking up towards the end of the race, because Adam has always been pulling for Sharp at these plate tracks and knows his potential.
the thing about Sharp, though, is he never really seems to stray for too long apart from co-owner of Tier 1 Addict. It seems like every team Addict has either started or been on, Sharp has been right there with him.
And that goes all the way back to, I think it was AZ Motorsports. A few, last year, at the beginning of 2013, Sharp was with AZ Motorsports for the last season before he moved to TXS. Or that was after TXS. He left them to go to AZ Motorsports.
And then Sharp helped co-own Dark Horse Racing.
After Dark Horse Racing, it became
Tier 1 after the merger with Night Hoarder.
New leader across the line, that is number 88 of Hillbilly.
And the 99 looks like he's right back up there now.
There he is,
after
once
falling
more.
all the way back.
Those Dodges running right up there as well, showing no mercy.
My screen is currently frozen right now, but can't see that.
Here comes the Dodge of Wise. Can he get
there's
to the
two of them.
88? The 88 will be a Dodge next season.
That has already been confirmed. That is true. And there will be a new edition. More details on that will be soon. All we know so far is that it's the number 81. Rookie coming into the website.
I think Wise is on the bottom right here.
He's trying to. He's fooling around with him.
There's
3
only,
wide towards the back.
There's only been 2 Dodge leaders, and that is Wise and Douglas 53.
That
Neither of them
12 just
led a
got
lap.
freight trained badly. He falls all the way to the back of the pack.
One announcement on the part of the URDTV booth on the backstretch. NBC Sports needs to get us some better computers out here for monitoring, because the connection on them tonight isn't really that great.
Let's go ahead and see if we can fix that right now.
I wasn't saying to do it now. I was just making the statement.
There we go. A little bit of technical difficulties. Pace car.
Alright. And I'm back, so.
There we go. A little bit of difficulties. Tier 1 is entirely leading this race right now.
They have been strong on some of the Super Speedway races.
We all predicted Tier 1 cars leading this race, so. And it's definitely proven. They held out the entire backstretch. Look at that. All Tier 1, but the 51 is looking to change that.
He's got it pushed from his former driver. Another example of Douglas 53, he's got friends in certain places like Pimpin' Rick, like Addict, like Sharp. All these teams that he's been in to try to work and get experience. When he first came to URD, he was with Steam Charger. In his first nationwide season, he was runner-up and missed by 1 point over the site owner. Just that 1 point.
He may have friends in right places too, but I know he does have some grudges out there as well.
He has a grudge with the 3 of the 4 drivers in Tier 1 Motorsports. And that is Fragile, Nighthorder, and a little bit of Sharp. A little bit of Sharp was from Richmond. He's still a little frustrated after that race.
I don't know how long he holds grudges, but I know with the 99, the driver Addict had issues with him as well after the abrupt departure.
Caution.
After
Yellow flag.
Half the field is gone. How did that happen? When did that happen?
I thought they broke off into 2 different packs. Let's go ahead and find out what happened here.
We completely missed that.
A lot of cars got around there. Looks like 51 comes up. They're racing hard. 4 wide into the corner. There goes the 12, 51, and 99 all go in there.
The 8 was involved. Just a little bit there.
Let's go ahead and see from another view if we can find out who was the main cause of this crash.
The 99 is going to have quite a bit of problems.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage there done to it. 51's going to have some aerodynamic issues with both the front and rear end being that amount of damage.
it looked like the 12 just drifted up and the 51 was there.
Let's see.
Yeah, the 12 just went where he shouldn't have been.
Looks like the 12 was going a little up the track, got into the 51. He did not let off the 51, and the 2 cars went into the 99. 8 is also involved in this crash.
The 99 picked up after he hit the wall, and then when the 8 hit him, he got more airborne.
Let's go ahead and view this from the 8 car. From the perspective of the 8. Yeah, he just went up and around. Wow, 99 actually got airborne.
I said that like 1 or 2 minutes ago.
Let's go ahead and watch that in slow motion. Watch 99 there. That car just went up and around.
The 12 might have the least amount of damage after that.
I think the 12 did have the least amount of damage after that. We are still under caution. No cars are out of this race. No cars are out of this race.
As of yet.
This season has been a tough one for Tier 1. So many of their cars have been getting torn up in a lot of these races.
I'm not seeing any front end damage though, so this might help them out. No parts removed, it's just some side damage, which can prove side drafting issues. So we're just going to have to wait and see if this is going to affect the 99, 12, and 51 later
That means
in the
that
race.
he can't side draft and no one can side draft off of him. So it's pro, but it's also a con.
He could also get spun out easily in another way. So 93 is your leader of this race, and the 33, both Tier 1 motorsports cars.
And then you got the 53 in third, with Shrew in fourth, and Adam's teammate in fifth.
Cautions breed caution, so as long as we don't get too late in the race, it won't end under caution. However, I think that's what Fragile's begging for right now before his car gets knocked to the outside. It's all about time strategy right now.
The new Tahoe.
Just heard some radio chatter from the 99. He was asking his crew chief how a car can drift up when they're all evenly 3 wide and not see the guys on the outside. Pretty big question there.
We're all just gonna have to wait for it and fall out. We have no idea. I can't say who's gonna win at this point.
It's hard to pick a winner because these super speedways do have the cycling effect where the driver would pop out to the outside lane, fall back, and then once he does find a hole to fit in, he'll be right back up there within a few laps. So a driver might fall out of contention and then be right back up there when it's time to end this thing.
And you never know when Talladega is going to turn to Bristol and you have beating and banging all the way around.
We've already seen 4 and 5 wide racing. We've already seen 4 cars being involved in a wreck. It's crazy. It's Talladega. Keep in mind, this isn't like Daytona. The finish line is at the end of the tri-oval, so that changes races so many times.
And the track is so much more wide. At Daytona, if you went 4, if you even went 5 wide, there's no way you're going to make it through the straightaway.
You'd be done. This track allows the cars a lot more freedom.
And the second you push 4 wide, you're going to have no space to move between them. You can't go left, you can't go right. If you mess up in the corner, you're taking them all down.
That is the exact correct words. Then we got like 1 or 2 more laps to go around before we continue racing.
We're going to go 2 more times around. We're past halfway here. It seemed that caution came out right as we were crossing halfway.
So we could have a final lap crash.
Going back to what you guys said before, you can see in the tri-oval how when pit road comes about, an extra lane is added through the tri-oval because of the pit road indent. But as soon as the tri-oval ends, it goes right back to 3 wide. So a risk that the drivers might have to take is going down in that extra lane and then having to get back up before it gets narrow.
That's proven victories before. Jimmy Johnson being pushed by Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Cup Series got him a win by doing that risk. And that was over a 4 wide finish. Keep in mind that was also one of the closest finishes in NASCAR history. Second closest.
Or on the other spectrum, that you could have two cars break away and battle on the last lap, and we've seen terrible crashes where cars go flying into the fence trying to block.
That one does nothing.
They're all based off Legos car. When you guys get the chance, go to Facebook and go to FedEx's page. They're having their March of Dimes paint scheme competition for Denny Hamlin. Whichever one gets the most votes is what will be raced.
You can vote by putting in #white, #black, or #purple right in the comments or in a Facebook post. And your submission is in for that paint scheme to be raced. That is for the Cup Series. Keep that in mind.
And it's if you want to vote directly, just go to their Facebook page or go to their website.
There you go. Many ways to vote.
I just pulled it up. I gotta say, the black does look pretty
That's
good.
what I was saying too. Or the white one. That reminds me of Left Turn's car. Pace car is on pit road, and we are waiting for the 93 to take us to the line.
Is he going to drive us up slowly? It looks like he's not. He's going to give us a really good rolling start. A different strategy. Usually the drivers want to bring you up too close.
He slows it up a little bit. Not the fastest start.
And it looks like the 33 and the 53 are working yet again, but it looks like he's going to leave him.
A lot of those cars broke their line before the race.
They do, but
before
remember
they
about
crossed.
NASCAR's rule. Remember,
In the K&N series, it's different. You
Pass on the
can
outside,
move
on the outside.
your line, you just can't pass on the inside.
I just noticed something about one of these cars, and I'm going to wait for you to find out what is wrong with the 16 car. Splitter? No. He's got a nationwide banner on that car.
That's race for every race, we just now noticed that.
Yeah.
It looks like damage does prove to be a factor to the three cars. They are not getting anywhere close to the pack. The 11 and the 8 might have suffered damage that we didn't see, besides the 8 having gotten into...
Remember that restart shuffled up as the 93 didn't get going as much, so they probably could have just broken back. However, all three of those cars that were involved in that wreck primarily are falling back.
Wise is the first Dodge. No, never mind. I'll repel that. No Dodge has led a lap so far.
They've only been in the lead. More Dodges are coming up towards the front. However, the 51, 12, and 99 have not entirely fallen out of this pack yet.
It's 3 seconds. You know when you're 3 seconds behind a group of 20 cars or so, in this case 14, then you know you've lost the draft.
See him to the inside trying to get around the 88.
He's going to push the
up
88.
track.
Dodge is now
Hillbilly's going
1,
to get
2,
freight
3,
trained on
4.
this transfer.
And Wise leads the first Dodge lap.
There we
Sharp
go.
moved up to catch up to Hillbilly, but just not enough cars on that outside line for them to go
There's
anywhere.
not enough.
And Sharp's
Dodge
going to
is
tuck back down.
entirely leading the super speedway. Those higher cars might actually be proving an advantage.
And Douglas goes down to block the 33.
Oh, they are going on 3 wide going down the back
I
straightaway.
think this is a move to keep the Chevys back. By moving 2 wide, they have to go to the third line, and that won't work. They're 3 wide behind these Dodges.
However, that outside line's not going to work. They're going to fall back, and just as I said that, 33 moves on out.
Adam's trying as hard as he can to block the 33, but he got around him. The CM Charger's going to come down to block.
And those
A
3
lot of
cars,
movement by that 25 car could prove troublesome if he's not clear all the way.
and he is not 33, immediately takes the lead. And the 3 cars that were in that previous wreck have fallen out of the draft.
Looks like the 11 and the 8 are still in. The 8 does not have that much speed. Ducky actually did lose the draft.
He did indeed.
I think he fell off. He's last, I think.
Tier 1 Motorsports
Don't
too
see him in
wide
the
now,
back.
holding the front 2
He's in
positions.
5th. What are we talking about? He is in 5th.
The 11's not in 5th. He's not even in the pack.
Well, where did he? I see smoke on the back straightaway. What happened to the 11? He is on pit road. He might have blown an engine out. I am not sure. He's moving out of pit road. We may actually be seeing the start of green flag pit stops.
I would have started a lap before, though.
My bad, I was on fastest laps. There we go, that should correct it.
How many laps down is he?
He is 1 lap down, so we could be seeing an issue or green flag pit stops. We'll find out more if any of the drivers are going to be pitting. 93 is your leader as they go down. Chevy has retaken the lead.
Is this going to be like the Truck Series? Who has strategy? Who's saved enough fuel to make it to the end? Or does everyone have to come down?
We'll find out. Let's see if any of the drivers make it in. Nope, they're
No
just
takers.
shuffling down. 88 made a great move there, but that was Todd racing the number 88.
And they're going to freight train Shrew.
And there he goes. 16 looks to the inside of the 88.
That's the second time that he's pushed the 88 out of line.
Can only imagine what Todd's doing to that steering wheel right now. He doesn't like being moved out of the way.
Sharp is now making a move on Wise.
They are all over the track. They're getting way too antsy.
Seeing Sharp and Wise up here, they may have that strategy. Wise is going to move to the lead here, but
88 moves down.
is 88 going to move the 16 up, or is he going
We
to...
might see some
push it.
payback. Southern Pride and 16 look to the inside.
And he's going to move him out of the way.
Just what he did. 3 wide coming to the stripe.
He puts the 16 in the sucker hole. As Darrell Waltrip calls it, it's the middle line, and they just move back so fast.
They're still shuffling all over the place. Here comes Douglas Motorsports on the inside.
That's Adam's half of the garage, 25 and the 53. They will not... Next season, their shop will not be cut in half. They decided to put their organization completely full into Douglas Motorsports instead of having half and half.
That is very true. Speed is lacking up a little bit. However, he has that inside line advantage. He could be hanging out to the final. We'll find out. 88 is still leading.
Whoa!
He is holding 3 lines. CM goes way to the outside.
I'm not sure he missed the wall.
I'm not seeing any damage done to that car. They come across the stripe. Just 4 laps to go.
Billy knows how to block, and with that hot pink car.
But he's got that 16 behind him again. They've been fighting each other.
The 33 is there too. And remember, this is the last season where the 88 and Tier 1 are going to be in an alliance with Hillbilly moving to Dodge.
They've already got Dodge cars built, so that alliance really isn't there anymore. Maybe just spare parts. He's got to think about, does he want to go with Dodge right now, or does he want to go with the Chevy?
Just one last
Mayweather
ring.
has fallen back a little bit after losing the spot to Wise.
He has.
And here comes
16.
Wise again. And he's going to push the 33 to the right. Can Knight push Hillbilly back to the lead?
We gotta find out, can they make that middle line work? He drops to the inside. He's gonna try to find
Way
his
to
way.
the inside. He got
Oh.
the 16 and got him loose.
The enter turns 3 and 4. 16 has got that lead again.
Seems like at this point in the race, alliances really don't mean much. It's whoever can get you to the front fastest right now.
That is, and they move down to the inside.
Not pitting. Well,
He
the
slams the
33.
door. Oh, he loses the draft from that. That's gonna make him shuffle back.
Steam Charger delivered the perfect move there.
That was, he had the help from the 93 there. Whoa, they go 3 wide.
They're not done with cautions.
Now we might see a final lap rank, or we might see one that will put the race under caution. Here comes Speed 300, the first time we've seen him towards the front of the race.
I think the 53 is hanging back. The top 2 is starting to break away. That is not what you want to do.
That's not what we want to do at all. We talked about strategy here late in the race.
The 93 is going to hurt the 16 and himself by pushing him. I don't think we're going to see green flag pit stops. I think they are all good from that caution.
2 to go as they come to the line. 16 leading with a 93. 03 right behind him in 3rd. Sharp looks to the inside of the 03, slams the door on him.
The field behind the 2 leaders, though, is broken up quite a bit, so they might not be able to get a run on them.
We'll find out as this race continues on.
If they were in a pack, they would have been able to get a run. Here comes Sharp.
There he goes. But however, 53, 25, and 03 all have a line together right now. The 03 slams the door. He's holding that line.
How did the 03 get in front of the 29? That was a pass on the outside, what is not supposed to happen.
That just shows that's probably because of the wider bodies, more aerodynamic than the downforce that the Chevys have.
But that downforce is really going to pay off. White
flag is in the air.
To go. And it looks like Sharp is making his move.
He's trying to. Door gets slammed on him again. This is what the 03 needs to do to win. 93, he's starting to get up a little ahead. We saw what happened at Daytona with Earnhardt at the beginning of the Cup season. This worked well for him, but can it here at Talladega for the K&N?
I don't think so. He looks like he's got a head of steam.
03 shuffles back. He's in the middle.
In that sucker hole. Here comes the 16. He doesn't look like he's got enough room.
He's got to get below him before they get to the stripe.
Here
he
he
moves
goes.
down to the inside.
Here comes Wise. Can he just get in front of him? It looks like he's going to
Too
be able
wide.
to do it.
He's going to try to win it. 16 trying to take the lead. 88
Hey, here
right
he
behind
comes.
him.
It's going to be the run light, and it's... It looks like the 93 got him.
Wow, look at that. It's saying there's no interval. We're going to have to put that back in slow motion.
This might be our closest finish.
Alright, this is going to be the one that determines the win of the race. Is it going to be Dodge? Is it going to be Chevy?
Looks like he just got him by himself.
Let's find out.
Yeah, just at the line. That's.
I don't know. I'm going to put it in a different camera.
That was a crazy finish.
The 16 had him. He had him. Why? He's just at the line. Got him. Use the frame by frame.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's change cameras here. Here we go. I can't tell.
I think the 93's got him. He look at the finish line right there.
But
He's
think how high these cars are. Think of the height of the Dodge.
I think he got him.
I think they tied.
It's gonna give it to.
I think they literally tied.
Take a screenshot of that.
I don't know about you. I think they tied.
Who gets the win then? Are you gonna give them both their points?
I can't find a camera that shows it any better.
Screenshot it.
What do you think?
All the oxen free?
I don't know. It looks like to me like the 93 had him, but it is way too close to call. We're going to have to wait for the official scoring from the scoring loops.
This is crazy.
Quick play, it'll tell you. Play.
Hang on.
I think the 93's got him.
I'm going to play it back in the slowest motion.
Looks like Sharpshooter gave the 93 the final push.
Help from his teammate.
Hillbilly wasn't going to give the 16 any help.
I can't tell at all.
I think the 93 did have him.
The 93 got him. And the winner is going to be Fragile Kibbles. If he would play it, it would show you on the leaderboard.
Oh, I know it shows on the leaderboard. I've seen false games though.
Definitely one of the most exciting finishes.
However, I do think so. Spectator, where's the helicopter? When the helicopter gets enough to follow, it won't lie. And I can zoom in on that. See it. 93 moves up. Keep in mind, this is the outside line. It's going to be too far off at an angle. And that becomes an angle. I think I'm going to play it back so it's making it follow it. There we go. That's still going to be at an angle. You saw the screenshots?
It says it was a tie.
It does say it's a tie. By .000.
If it's 0 1,000ths of a second, does it go further?
It can't go further. By its telemetry data, they cross the line the same way. What is NASCAR's rules for ties?
I'll Google it.
This is insane. We don't know who has won this race at this point. The 16 and the 93 are both waiting on the tri-oval.
URDTV announcer Orion Nabula is going to GTS.
Oh gosh, he's Googling that bleep. We still have no idea who won this race.
Let's see. That doesn't say anything about the tie.
Hang on, I found one where it reverts back to motorsports. According to the 1974 Firecracker 400 by NASCAR, Kelly Yarborough and Buddy Baker tied for third. That's just giving an example of what happened.
What do they rule?
It doesn't say what ruled it. I just said a tie.
This
I remember
might.
NASCAR's tie rule. Whoever has the most wins, the most top fives, the most top tens, and then it goes into most start. No, it goes into DNFs. Then it goes into starts. Then it goes into the finish of the previous race.
So let's pull it up right now. The moment of truth from race 5, reverting back.
You have to go to points. It's on
Yeah, I know. I just entered the wrong one. This is between.
Wise and Fragile. Looks like Fragile's gonna win.
Where's Wise?
No, it goes
Fragile
on
has
wins.
one win.
Go to wins.
Wins.
One.
So Wise is 0.
No wins to Wise and 1 on Fragile. 3 top 5s and only 1 and no DNF. So the best results are from Fragile Kibbles. So under NASCAR's rules when it comes down to tie breaking, Fragile Kibbles has won this race.
And this means he will take the point lead away from Douglas 53. But can he hold it? Because next week, the American Ethanol will return to Douglas 53 for the rest of the season, and that's been his best car.
This race is gonna hurt that 99 car in points. He was only 9 back, but after having such a terrible finish on this one, it's gonna hurt him.
And with the first ever tie for the Canyon race, and only the second tie to happen in NASCAR history.
It's definitely the first tie to ever happen under the United Racing Designs racing division.
That is very true. So a very crazy race. Total of 1 caution. 1 car goes allowed down, and 3 lose the draft. And it ends all in a tie between Dodge and Chevy. crazy race. So thank you all so much for joining and watching this race. We're going to get this thing all posted and uploaded. And you guys can see it over on United Racing Designs later on today. So
I'm gonna go head down to pit road and interview some drivers. I'll be back with you guys next week, next race hopefully. It was a pleasure broadcasting with you guys.
It was a pleasure broadcasting with you guys too. We'll see you guys Saturday for